Have you been feeling off since the eclipse, as if something inside you has shifted, but you can't quite explain it? Maybe it hit you this morning when you woke up and your bedroom felt strangely unfamiliar. Or perhaps it's the sudden urge for silence, a heightened sensitivity to noise, or the way time seems to slip through your fingers lately. If any of this rings true, you're not alone, and you're not going crazy. What happened on March 14th wasn't just a total lunar eclipse. It was a cosmic initiation, a vibrational doorway, a spiritual turning point. And now you're feeling the aftershocks, not just in the sky, but deep within your body, your mind, and your soul. The eclipse wasn't just a moment in the heavens, it was a tearing of the veil, a before and after in your personal timeline. What you knew, what you were, even what you tolerated before the eclipse, no longer fits. You've crossed a line, whether you're conscious of it or not. The version of you that existed before this event simply can't survive where you're headed. And while the world around you might seem normal on the surface, something massive is unfolding beneath it. The next 7 days are especially critical. You're not just shifting timelines, you're standing in the overlap between the old and the new. It's a dimensional crossfade and you're right in the center of it. Have you noticed yourself zoning out lately? Like staring into space and losing 20 minutes without realizing it? That's not just distraction. That's your consciousness switching gears. Your mind is entering theta states, the kind you usually reach in deep meditation or lucid dreams. But now, it's happening while you're wide awake. Your awareness is beginning to receive, not just perceive. You're tuning into a deeper, more subtle frequency. And it's not just in your mind. Your entire body is recalibrating. Sounds seem louder. Crowds feel unbearable. Social media feels exhausting. Your nervous system is hypersensitive because your energetic filters have changed. You're not imagining this. Your body is defending its frequency like never before. Even your physical sensations have shifted. That odd pressure in your palms or the back of your head, it's not soreness, it's activation. Energy centers used in ancient healing practices like Reiki are waking up. You're not broken. You're being rewired. These strange new symptoms aren't random, they're signals. Pressure behind the knees, tingles between the shoulder blades. These are signs that your subtle body, your energetic blueprint, is being upgraded. Your internal compass is being restored. And with that comes a deeper, more embodied awareness of what's truly right for you. Some people are waking up feeling like they've returned from somewhere else, heavier, lighter, wired, or disoriented. This is because your soul might have leaped timelines during sleep. You're re-entering a world that's subtly but powerfully different. Even your room feels a little off in the morning, not because anything's moved, but because you have. The light looks different. The air feels strange. It's as if your senses are adjusting to a new version of reality. Because they are. And here's where it gets really wild. Everything that doesn't belong to your new frequency, old patterns, toxic connections, limiting beliefs, is being purged. You're being stripped of what no longer serves your evolution. That relationship that suddenly feels unbearable, that job that feels soul-sucking overnight, it's not a coincidence. It's alignment. Some of you are crying without understanding why. Others are swinging between exhaustion and bursts of clarity. This is energetic debris clearing. The eclipse didn't just shift the sky, it catalyzed an emotional detox. You're shedding layers, and not all of it is graceful. You may suddenly feel the urge to clean out your space, detox your body, unplug from digital noise, or retreat into solitude. These impulses aren't just self-care. They're survival instincts from your higher self. Trust them. Your system is demanding silence not as an escape, but as a gateway. Because when the purge ends, something else begins. The upgrades, and you'll first notice the upgrade in your mind. That inner voice you used to ignore, it's louder now, clearer, more confident. Your mental static has quieted, and what's left is pure signal. You're no longer debating every move or second-guessing your intuition. You're leading yourself with certainty. It feels like an ancient part of you, the wise, intuitive version, has finally emerged from beneath the noise. You're not searching for signs anymore. You are the sign. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. The eclipse activated that remembrance, and with it comes a bold new clarity. Boundaries are easier to set. Decisions are made with power, not hesitation. And what used to require long mental battles now flows with inner knowing. You trust your gut without explanation. You walk away from what drains you without guilt. Even time itself is bending. Hours feel too long and too short all at once. Some places feel energetically altered, as if they've shifted overnight. You may even catch yourself blinking and wondering if you're in a slightly different world. That's because you are. This eclipse didn't just mark an astronomical event, it marked a timeline jump. You're no longer living in the version of reality that existed before it. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, dazed, disoriented, or completely cracked open, know that it's not a breakdown. It's a breakthrough. You are not alone. This is happening on a collective level, but the symptoms will feel deeply personal. Listen to your body. Honor the solitude. Follow the silence. Because this isn't just recovery, it's resurrection. The eclipse may be over, but the activation it triggered is just beginning. And what's unfolding now is bigger than any of us can fully understand. The next chapter isn't waiting to begin, it already has. The question is, will you resist